Why does Mario and all my friends want my liver? What allows my liver to do its job within the body physiologically? In fact, what does it even do, and why does Mario even want it in the first place? Alright, well, I got the answers. Stick around to the end to prove that you actually have the attention span of a 6-year-old. Alright, so just to get out of the way, the liver is like the antivirus of the body in terms of controlling nutrients flowing into its circulatory system. The liver is like a chemical factory that can conduct over 600 known chemical reactions to detoxify any chemicals going through it from the intestines. For example, cytochrome P450, which is found inside of the liver and makes drugs more soluble inside of the blood and thus more easily disposable by cytochrome P450 adding hydroxy group to the drug, making it more water soluble by making it polar. So, how do nutrients and water absorbed by the intestines go from there to the liver? Hepatic portal vein controls this. This is not a real vein, as blood flow in it doesn't actually go to the heart directly. Instead, it carries all nutrients from the intestines to the liver, and eventually into the inferior vena cava, which ends up in the right atrium of the heart. Okay, so smaller veins, such as the superior mesenteric vein, which is for the small intestines, and ascending colon of the large intestine, bring in nutrients into the hepatic portal vein. Now, the superior mesenteric vein fuses into the portal vein for combining with the splenic vein. Alright, so the splenic vein is itself composed of the inferior mesenteric vein, which takes in the water received in the large intestine's descending colon. This vein fuses with the actual splenic vein, which comes from the spleen, and boom. When it fuses with the superior mesenteric vein, it forms the hepatic vein. Now, the splenic vein itself sends old blood cells, iron, and pathogens to have all of their protein structures and amino acids to be recycled inside of the liver. And as mentioned earlier, the superior mesenteric vein sends nutrients from the small intestines and the ascending colon, and at the same time, the inferior mesenteric vein brings in water absorbed from the large intestines. The blood inside of the portal vein is actually pretty oxygen-starved, as this is where nutrient transfer occurs. The blood comes from capillaries found inside the stomach, intestines, and spleen. Now, you might be wondering, what is pumping the blood in here since there's no direct heart pumping going on in here? Well, capillary actions take place here. There's less pressure on the liver compared to the pressure of the blood collecting nutrients from the intestines. This leads to the blood thus traveling into the liver because there's less pressure there as compared to the actual intestines themselves. Now, if you're curious about the pathologies of this minor system, I'll tell you in a future reel. For now, let's cover your understanding.